Hey there guys, it's a pretty windy day out here, but I'm going to try and, like I said, it's a pretty windy day out here, but I'm going to try and get this video in. I had some questions about how to take care of baby bunnies, specifically how to handle the nest, nesting materials, that sort of thing. So I'm going to cover that for you guys today. I got my bunnies in here. Now, this isn't cold weather anymore. It's almost 60 degrees out if you stand in the sun long enough here. So I don't consider this cold at all. This is quite warm. I'm about to have to shed my jacket. It's getting real warm now that the sun just poked out. But we've had a lot of close to 0 degrees, and that's in the Fahrenheit scale. We've had a lot of cold weather this winter, and you want to make sure that your baby bunnies are warm enough. That's all in the nest. How well the nest is put together. The problem is that's not something you can do well. That's something the mama does. Your job is to make sure the nesting box is solid, secure, and clean, and that it has good materials for insulation and that the mama can use. I use straw. This is just straw, not hay. This is straw. It's yellow straw, not green hay. Straw is a much better insulating material, and it's softer. It's easier for the does to work with to build a nice warm nest. So in a colder environment, straw is great. However, if you're in a warmer environment, I would consider something that'll let it kind of breathe a little. You don't want them to overheat. That's a big issue in a lot of the country, a lot of parts of the world. Up here in Michigan, we don't really have much concern, very rarely concerned about rabbits overheating. But a lot of other places, you got to worry about them overheating. This is my nesting box right here. I build heavy wooden nesting boxes out of 3/4 inch OSB board here. Now, this is great for the winter time. This OSB wood is a fairly decent insulator on its own, and with the straw in there, they stay nice and warm. Trouble is, this isn't warm weather friendly so much. In warm weather, you might want to consider a wire bottom, the same material that these cages are, basically, like a hardware cloth, or even a nice thick cage wire. It's like a 1/2 inch by inch mesh. That would even be appropriate, but honestly, I'd say a hardware cloth would be all right. And what that's going to do is help airflow in the nest so they don't get too hot and will die of heat stroke. Rabbits are very susceptible to heat stroke, or I think it's more technically a stress-induced heart attack from the heat, but that's basically the same thing. So in hot summer, I'm not going to use much of a nesting material, just a little bit. In the winter, I'm going to shove as much as I can in here, but in warm weather, I'm going to use very little so that they don't overheat. In fact, I often use something like leaves, fallen leaves from last fall, or wood shavings, not like wood chips, but pine shavings or wood shavings, because they don't create as poofy and soft of as well of an insulated nest, so they don't get so warm. And that's perfect for summertime and hot weather. The next part here is, well, the nesting boxes get dirty and you've got to clean them out. How often? I guess it really depends on how many rabbits are in the nest. If you have a dozen, which I've had even up to 14 rabbits in one nest before, that was a very fertile doe, well, you've got to clean it out a lot quicker. Let me see here. How about, thank you. Don't want to squeeze you. Don't hop out now. No. Some of the rabbits hopped out. Why don't you guys all hop out here? No! You just hopped on the ground. Now I gotta go pick you up. Well, I got the nest out, but I gotta catch a runaway bunny, so I'll be right back. Well, I've got my little escapee here, so I'm gonna put you back. You ain't getting away. All right. Now this is a not too dirty, but not too clean rabbit nest. It's still a little fluffy and dry, got a little clean, but once you dig in there, it starts getting moist and wet. This thing started real poofy and full of straw, and it's all compressed down here. And the reason it's all compressed is because it's wet. It's full of bunny manure. It really needs to be cleaned. That is the appropriate technique to clean it. If it's quite dirty, this one's not too bad, I'll set it up in the sun so it airs out, dries out, and sometimes I'll spray it down with either a vinegar, or I prefer a thyme-based disinfectant. Spray the whole thing down, and then I'll set it back in the sun to dry out nice for maybe an hour or two. And once it's dry, I'll put some new straw back in it and give it back to them. And this time of year, the straw is not really to keep them warm. It's just kind of to make them comfortable and make it feel like home, because that's what they're used to. So I like to clean this nest out anytime when the straw just kind of starts to become a floor instead of more a poofy insulating nesting material. Whenever it's all compact and compressed, it's probably time to dump it out, disinfect it and dry it out, then refill it with just a little straw. If it's cold out, use a lot of straw. Refill the nest and get it back in there just so the bunnies have something they're used to that makes them comfortable. There's no set time frame on it, but the maximum I'll go is 3 weeks without changing the nest if it's a small nest. If it's a very big nest full of bunnies, a big litter, then it's going to be more like a week and a half tops before I'm going to clean that out. Clean bunnies are happy bunnies. You want them clean nests because that'll keep them dry. When they get damp, there's a ton of health issues that can come from a wet living environment for your rabbits. A lot of respiratory issues, that they can get the runny nose, which is very deadly with rabbits. You don't want them to get a cold or sniffles. Keep them dry. It keeps the flies away, which keeps down the parasites and the worms. It keeps them much, much happier and healthy and stress-free if you keep them dry. So keep the nest clean. Make sure that you have appropriate nests for either winter or summer. Don't let them get too hot. Don't let them get too cold. That's about all there is to it. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching Northern Homesteading. Go ahead and like the video. Look through for more good information, and I'll see you guys later in my next videos. Bye now.